Hey there! Hi! Today I wanted to do a quick haul video of some MAC products that I picked up. I had quite a unique experience today at MAC today, and I wanted to kind of share that with everybody because I just, as most of you know, MAC is obviously a crazy, insane, busy counter. I mean, whenever you go into the department stores, at least for me, it seems like it's always crowded. You barely have time to talk to people. And, usually I go in there and I know what I want or I kind of poke around and swatch things myself, but I actually made a trip over to the Pro Store today because I had just a bunch of cases that I wanted to bring back to MAC, because I had actually 18 cases of MAC stuff. And as you know, the Back to MAC program, you can take 6 cases back, and if you take it to the Pro Store, you can get either an eyeshadow, a lip gloss, I think, or a lipstick. I was on a mission today to find some matte shadows at MAC, and I actually went to the Pro Store and I went close to when it opened and it was completely empty, and I really didn't have any expectations. I did bring my palettes with me because I wanted to go there and sort of match them up with other shadows and also make sure that I didn't buy a duplicate of another shadow, which I have done before. Surprisingly, I went early, real close to opening time, and I spent an hour there, which is like insane. And it was an hour of almost undivided attention, which was the coolest thing, because it's so rare that you go into MAC and you're able to talk to people without feeling like you're obligated to buy something. Because sometimes when you go there for an event and they're doing your makeup, you feel obligated to buy at least a couple of the products they use on you, because I think, for like the Back to MAC event when I called, you had to have a $50 minimum purchase if you were going to get your makeup done, which is fine. You can definitely spend $50, but just having the obligation in mind is, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just don't like that. Yeah, I picked up a couple shadows, a couple samples. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I got, and yeah, hope you like it. Thanks. Okay, so apparently when I was recording earlier, I didn't have the record button on, so I'm going to try to do this tonight, and the lighting is really bad. But these are the 2 colors that I got here. This is like a plummy, more of a plummy is the MAC Associate Head. It's like a plummy brown. It's super neutral. It's called Quarry. I would swatch these for you, but it's so light and my hands are tan, so you don't really see it that well. And this one is called Saddle. And these are matte, gosh, I don't know if you can see that here. That is Saddle. That's like a taupey brown. And this is Quarry. And this is like a plummy brown. You can't really see it as well. But what I was looking for, I brought my 15 palette as well as a couple 15 and a couple quads. This is my favorite 4 that I use quite a bit. This is Espresso, Vapor, Club, and Shroom. And I just was kind of looking for shadows somewhat in this family of colors. And yeah, so I ended up picking up these 2. Now in the meantime, I also ended up picking up some pigments, and this is a sample of it. This here is Melon, and it's kind of like this orangey gold kind of color. And this, which is a really cool one, I think this is called Blue Brown. That's what it says on the back. Now I swatched these. I hope you can see. I swatched these here. This is Melon right here, and this is Blue Brown. And one of my favorite colors is Club, actually, which is this. And the Blue Brown is almost like, I don't know if you can see that, it's an intensified version of the Pigment. Blue Brown is an intensified version of the Club. I don't know if you can see that. And then I just picked up this lipstick. It's a Sheen Supreme lipstick in Tea Ceremony, and it actually had this on in the video. And yeah, I usually don't wear lipsticks a lot because my lips tend to be really dry, but I was looking for like a nude color for my lips. Yeah, so I was looking for a nude color for my lips and tried this one out. swatch that for you. And it's pretty nice, and this is what I actually have on right now. So I'm looking to try this. This is supposed to be obviously a much moisturizing lipstick than their other ones, so I wanted to give it a go because usually I use a lot of glosses, and so I wanted to try this one out to see how this would work for me. And then I went ahead and I got their beauty blender. I think it's called the Pro Performance Sponge. This is called the Pro Performance Sponge, and I believe it's really similar to the Beauty Blender sponge. And I pick one of these up just because, like I said, I'm really kind of in the concealing and foundation mode. I did actually a whole video, if you saw before, on concealers. So I actually went into MAC and talked concealers with them as well as foundations, and I got samples. This is the NC35 concealer, and normally I am, as you can see, I'm an NC40, and I haven't worn MAC foundation or concealers in a long time because the color match wasn't good, but actually she put it on me today, and I've been wearing it all day, and it looks great. And this is the NC40 Studiofix Liquid Foundation, and I have really oily skin. I've really shied away from using liquid foundations just because I feel like it just makes my face a little bit oilier. But when I used this with a setting powder over, my T-zone got oily definitely, but the rest of my face actually held up pretty well. So that was just a quick haul from what I picked up at MAC, and I'm really excited to try the foundations just because I haven't used a MAC foundation in probably, I don't know, at least 7 years, and I've worn the color. They actually put it on me today. And like I said, I still have some hyperpigmentation that I'm trying to conceal, but the foundation actually looks like it held up well, and I got samples, and I'm really excited to try that. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye!